Hello, Breadsticks of the Internet. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing some random discussions about the newly announced Nintendo Switch Direct that you probably know about and has been delayed because of an earthquake in Hanashikito, Japan, if I at all pronounced that right. And Eskimo is here too, because who else would I discuss with, obviously.
Yep. So we're going over our thoughts on our hopes for the direct.
Our hopes and predictions, basically.
I wanna preface this by saying we aren't expecting all of this or even
half of this to happen.
Most of this.
Probably not, but we still gotta make bold predictions, you know.
We're expecting like two or three things on this list.
Also, if you've been wondering why BSG has been like sort of kind of dead for the past month, then we'll make a video on that later too, because issues, broken Elgatos and stuff. Okay.
And school.
Anyway, what is the first prediction that we're gonna start off with? Or hope,
Animal Crossing for the Switch.
Okay, yeah. Animal Crossing Switch. It's been too long. It's time. It's over time. How long have you been waiting for this and it just hasn't happened? People want Animal Crossing.
Okay, I'm looking for the last Animal Crossing game. Of course, there was Pocket Camp last year, but like that isn't
there was
an
also
Animal Crossing game.
Amiibo Festival.
Amiibo Festival and Happy Home Designer were not
real
really
ones.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
They were just. Well, Amiibo Festival was to sell Amiibo, and Happy Home Designer was not Animal Crossing.
Yeah. So, I think it's much overdue. I think we're going to see an Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's been 6 years since New Leaf.
I'd put it at a 75% chance we're going to see Animal Crossing. In some form for Switch.
I wouldn't say 75% chance for Animal Crossing like at this direct, but like within the next year or two.
I feel like by the end of this, I'm giving it a 75% chance for this direct.
Oh wow.
I feel like it's long overdue.
Like next on the list, any Smash news. I don't know what to put this at, cause I
feel like we're gonna get
not announcing stuff, but they'll probably throw in something small, or just a reminder that Smash is happening.
I'm gonna say they're gonna have one or two more character reveals at this direct.
I don't think any more character reveals. Maybe something more on some other things than the fighting. Like, a little bit more of a sneak peek of gameplay and stuff.
Like, they may or may not have another direct for Smash. So, I mean...
I don't think they will.
I doubt it, but I've heard a lot of people saying they think they would.
3 months until the release, but I think they've covered quite a bit, and maybe they'll throw in some gameplay footage.
I think they're going to throw in one character, and that's it. No footage, nothing. Just one character.
Yeah,
and possibly an Echo.
Pikmin. Oh man, I wish for a Pikmin game.
When even was it? The one they said they were gonna have a Pikmin game like a long time ago. Pikmin 4 was in development. We have heard nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna see actually when did the last Pikmin game come out?
Yeah, I'm just looking it up. My internet is being kind of slow, so I'm not. Okay, here we go.
June 5th, 2012.
2013. Wait, wasn't Pikmin 3 for the Wii?
No, it's for the Wii. No, was it for the Wii? No, it's for the Wii.
No, it's for the Wii U.
Yeah, it had the awkward gamepad controls.
And the original 2 Pikmins were GameCube.
Yeah, but this
Pikmin
game is...
4,
I'd say this game is...
What about it?
4 years overdue at this point. This game's very overdue.
Yeah, definitely. It's way overdue, just like Pikmin 3 before.
2014, I'm pretty sure, was when Pikmin 4 started going into development. I don't know where the heck this game is at. And it's not like it's a game that people don't want. People want this game. It's
been 3 years since they said they were making Pikmin 4. Like, they announced that in 2015, and
I thought it was 2014.
Barely gotten news since.
Yeah, Yeah, we haven't heard anything from that.
Other than a few rumors, like, apparently this article that I'm looking at that says it contains a release date.
It really? What's the release date?
Let's see. When was this article written?
Well, currently
Okay,
there's
so it was recent.
no info on when this is being released.
Yes. It says in the title that there's going to be a release date, and then under the section that says release date, Pikmin 4 doesn't have a release date. Thanks, article.
Website.
You really have.
Oh, wow. It sounds like an amazing website. Just send me all their links. Hit me up.
Oh, man. Okay.
Next on the list, we're talking about the rumored Super Mario Bros. U.
I don't want this.
I mean, I didn't particularly love Mario U, but I didn't hate it. I still enjoyed it.
A little bit of Mario U I played, never owning a Wii U. It was a fun game, but it was so similar to Wii.
The thing is, I just enjoyed it because the only game I ever played on my DS was New Super Mario. And I've played that game for so many hours.
Yeah.
So and Super Mario U.
No doubt, all the new Super Mario Bros. Games are good.
Yeah.
It's just a port of one of the most unoriginal Mario games ever.
Yeah.
Is going to just be pushing unoriginality.
I think it was unoriginal, but I still enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the rumors are that it's a Mario U Deluxe. The thing is, I don't know, I wouldn't be against that, and honestly, I'd rather have a new Super Mario.
Yeah.
Or like a 2D Mario, but I think a deluxe port of this coming is inevitable at this direct. I think 100% we're getting a Mario U Deluxe. But I don't know what they title it though, because it is U, so they gotta change it to something Switch related. Like Super Mario Deluxe.
I don't know, maybe they'll make entirely new Super Mario Brothers game for the Switch, like new Super Mario Brothers Switch, and it's different from the past two games.
You know what I think would be cool though? I feel like Cappy could actually work really well in 2D platforming.
It definitely could.
If executed correctly, that could make platforming so cool, because it'd basically be like placing your own platform wherever you want. And that could make for some really cool puzzles.
It would be like the 5th player gamepad, but you can control it, and it's only the gamepad was only temporary.
But it's better than the gamepad though. The gamepad, you touch the gamepad and you make blocks appear. No, this would be different. Yeah. This would actually be cool.
And it would be a lot less overpowered.
And I just feel like since there's no going back from Cappy now. Cappy's just become such an iconic part of Mario now. Yeah. You can't go without Cappy at this point. No one's gonna buy your game if you remove Cappy.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, do you think this port would also include New Super Luigi U, which was basically a port of Mario Brothers, but with Luigi re-released on the Wii U 2 days later. But when I bought Mario U, I got it was like the year of Luigi thing or something, so I got Luigi U with Mario U. For no additional charge, guys. Take that.
Except it's not the year of Luigi anymore.
Except I never finished that game because it really was the exact same game, but with 100 seconds for each level.
Yeah, it was. I feel like Luigi U is much better than Mario U. Just because it has more to it. It has more. It has more charm and originality to it.
Yeah,
with 100-second levels and levels more specially designed for Luigi.
Yeah. But you know what I do wish they'd bring back? Kind of how they had a New Super Mario Bros. And Mario 64 DS. It's kind of like those co-op mini games. I don't know why, but I actually genuinely love those mini games. Those were great.
Yes, we need more mini games.
I'd love to see some sort of online cooperative mode. Or what if you could play it with your friends online? That would be pretty cool.
That would be fun.
It's
and hopefully that would be a special feature Or maybe they could integrate that with the Switch Online. Is like
that's actually
online play in existing single player or
that's actually a really cool idea.
Co-op games.
Cause yeah, they need something to push on. Like most people speculated that Smash Ultimate would release in September to go along with the online service, but obviously that's not the case. And we'll get to the online more later.
Yeah. So next thing on my list is Pokemon. Hammy, you wrote that down. I don't know if you're talking about more info.
No, I'm just thinking, do we think they're gonna show off more Let's Go? I'd assume we're probably gonna get a bit more information about Let's Go.
Yeah.
And maybe see some,
yeah, we're definitely going to get more information on that.
And we might just see like a trailer with a little bit more footage of like the further down gym battles and stuff. That'd be cool. Just to keep it in everyone's minds.
I don't think they're going to announce a, like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Pokemon Go for Nintendo Switch, coming to Nintendo Switch is near you.
A traditional Pokemon game.
I don't think you've been up with the news. They already announced it. It's coming 2019.
Or like more information, not announcing. I'm done.
You do realize the hardcore Pokemon game's coming 2019, right? Do you think we get more information about that? Because so far we know nothing about it except for that it's coming and it's going to be the mainline series game.
Yeah. I think we definitely want some information about that because
I think we get info.
Because Nintendo, a lot of times, gives release dates and stuff, but then never announces stuff about the games.
True. Also, actually, no, never mind. No. And then, I think that's about it for Pokemon.
Yep. Luigis Mansion.
Wait, hold on. Do you think we get a release date for the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie? What do you think?
What?
Do you think we get a release date for the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu movie? I mean, Detective Pikachu movie.
I hope. I don't think so yet.
What about the Super Mario movie?
Same thing. I hope. I don't think so yet.
As long as this isn't the 1900 version of Mario, there should be at least a decent movie. Because as we know, movies' ideas of what a Goomba is obviously not the same. Because I don't think Goombas mean Thanos. I think they mean little mushrooms.
I don't know. Video game movies are...
On screen right now, you'll probably see a comparison of the Goombas in the Mario movie and Thanos. Right there. Hopefully. If I actually remember to edit that in. Alright, next on the list. Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion. I don't expect us to get a Luigi's Mansion game. It would be awesome, but I don't really expect it.
I would be hyped. And I wish it would happen. But I feel like it won't happen. Though for some reason I'm still giving this a 40% chance of showing up. I just feel like even Luigi's Mansion, it's time.
I can't say that I agree.
I'm giving it a 40% chance. It's not super high, but not super low either. I think there's a possibility for it.
I think 40 is way too much.
It might be. I'm going to move it down to 30. You're lowering my hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I don't know. 30 is more realistic, I'm going to say.
30 is probably more.
30 within 6 or 7 months.
Also, Zeke, I have one question for you. Why'd you put killing the 3DS on the list when 3DS is going to be a featured thing at the Direct?
Because...
that means they're
the
definitely
3DS is time. It's time to die.
I don't think presenting it is a way to kill it off.
I think presenting it is going to be the last time they present it before they burn all 3DSs currently in circulation.
Why would they do that? I don't want them to burn my 3DS.
Because the DS line has been
The DS line is like the iPhone line.
13,
It stays
14
the same.
years in the running with far too many and far
Honestly,
too
though,
similar.
no, I feel like all the redesigns did something important, though. They made something better.
They did something important, but also their names.
Okay, yeah, that I can disagree with. The new Nintendo 3DS. The new Nintendo 2DS. Really? It's not new anymore, guys.
The new Nintendo 3DS is on the verge of old.
Yeah, basically.
It's going to be there. It's going to be there soon.
But, like, the problem with 3DS, though, is what can you put on 3DS without Switch fans getting mad and just saying, why isn't this on Switch? Because any good game that could be on the 3DS
Another thing,
would be even better on Switch.
Is already a handheld.
I know, it's like 3DS is a good thing, but the problem is any game that works on the 3DS just about works on Switch, and people would just rather you put it on Switch. Like, why would you put such a good game on the 3DS when you could put it on the Switch?
Yeah.
Please explain.
There are a lot of things wrong with the 3DS, and I think Nintendo should go back to making real home consoles. They keep pushing out things for a handheld when they already have a handheld that's also doubles as a real console.
True.
They should bring back handhelds when they make a full home console.
Alright, this isn't really related to the Direct, but do you think that we ever see a future 4K Switch revision?
I think so. I'm going to take a guess and say that like 2023 or 2024 or 2025, we're going to get some kind of new Nintendo console, whether that be a new Switch or a full home console, and I want to say that console will be 4K.
Yeah, I'd put my bets on that. Well, the reason is at that point, 8K is gonna be mainstream. So it's like, okay, we have to go one lower than the generation. Let's go 4K.
Yeah, because it makes sense that the Switch being a like small sort of somewhat handheld, I feel like it's acceptable for Nintendo to make it lower quality than the Xbox and PlayStation.
It's definitely acceptable because they're aiming more towards the mobile market, yet they're also kind of taking a hit at the console market, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
How they're kind of killing two birds with one stone. They're dominating the mobile and taking a pretty good chunk of the console too. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, because the Switch I think is close to surpassing the Xbox One.
Actually, let me check the numbers on.
Which is crazy, because I heard, like, Xbox One, 25 million, Switch, like, 18, 19 million. And Switch has been out for a year and a half. Xbox One has been out for 5 years.
Let's see.
Maybe those are outdated statistics for the Xbox, but I think the Switch is doing crazy well, considering it's this weird concept.
I think as of March 2018, the Switch surpassed the Xbox One by a lot. Or in terms of sales, I don't know if it's in total things, but in March, the Switch beat it a lot. And during the Christmas, you can see the Switch just had a huge spike where it beat out PlayStation and Switch easily.
Well, yeah. I don't think the Switch is ever going to surpass PS4 in total sales. I don't think we have enough time in this console generation for it to surpass the mega success of the PS4, but
yeah, and the PS4, like, just face it or not, it's been out for much longer.
Yeah, and PS4 is a Sony console. Sony consoles always do really well.
Yeah. True. But could it, I guess, like, I wonder when PlayStation's making the next thing. But let's not get too off topic with that. That's something else.
I don't know. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are coming to an end.
Would you rather have a 4K Switch or a really OP Switch that is still 1080? It's like a more powerful Switch that's 1080, or like a Switch that has the same power but has the ability to run 4K graphics. Because like usually you have to sacrifice one or the other. Either it's graphics or power. And obviously for things like the Xbox One you can do both. But like for Switch you're probably gonna have to choose one or the other. I personally would rather go with power.
And it's a decision I don't think we're ever going to need to make.
Yeah, I know.
Because in half a decade we'll have the technology to do
Yeah,
both.
we'll have the technology where making screens better, like, literally won't even do anything at that point, so it won't even matter at all at that point. Alright, let's go down the list, as we've been way too off topic.
Odyssey DLC.
Do I think it's happening? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think it's super likely of happening, but I think we've got a decent chance at some sort of Odyssey DLC or some sort of cool Odyssey update. Yeah. That'll be good.
I'm trying to remember. I think the Zelda DLC was announced like almost a year after it came out. So I mean, it will be a little late to announce Odyssey DLC now, but I wouldn't call it completely impossible.
I don't know.
I'd also give this maybe like a 25% chance of being at the direct.
Yeah, I'm going to give it somewhere around there. Another thing with Odyssey DLC that's it's going to come to me in a bit. Oh yeah, Isle Delfino. If that ends up being true, that would be amazing.
I need Isle Delfino in my life.
Yeah. I mean, it's even on the Odyssey map.
Yeah. And I'd love a Sunshine remake, and I'd love another Galaxy game.
Yeah. Galaxy.
Those aren't predictions. Those are just, like, really faint hopes that I wish could happen, but, like, are not, obviously.
I don't know. Galaxy Trilogy.
I feel like Galaxy's possible.
That's not too crazy.
Sunshine I'd call impossible. Galaxy I'd call somewhat possible, but not very likely at all.
I mean, we haven't had a Galaxy game since 2010, and Galaxy is like a good franchise. And it's a franchise that sold pretty well.
Yeah. That I could see happening. Plus the Joy-Con could mimic the Wii controller's like ability perfectly. So Joy-Con would be amazing for Galaxy.
Yeah. I think Galaxy has pretty good chance. Not at this Direct, probably, but
yeah, not this Direct, but there is a possibility, I'd say.
In the Switch's lifetime.
Yeah, because I feel like there probably will be one other 3D Mario game on Switch, and if anything, it'll probably be an old IP. So yeah.
And I want to say like Galaxy 3 within a decade of Galaxy 2. So basically, in the next 2 years, I want it. But I don't know. Depends on what they get around when they get around to releasing the third entry of Galaxy.
Yeah, that would be great. All right.
Next on the list, Mario Maker. Either new game or
a port. Game. I think there's a higher chance of a port, and I'm giving this one a 70% chance of being there. Actually, no. You know what? I'll go 60. I'm giving this one a 60.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 60.
Because a potential Mario Maker port has been like pretty hyped up.
Yeah.
And like people definitely want it, and I think Nintendo would do that. And the Joy-Con obviously wouldn't be as perfect as using the gamepad, but I actually kind of thought of a way in my head that it could actually be pretty perfect. So obviously you could use like the Joy-Con's motion controls to like point and stuff and like place blocks.
Yeah.
But you could like hold a button, like the X or Y button, to like lock it to the X-axis or the Y-axis. So like when you tilt left, you can like go on like a certain block level, go like hold Y, and then just keep going up and down, and then you can just like hold X when you're on the.
That's a great idea.
That would be a great way to, like, you could be more controlled in, and then you could just hold the left stick instead of having to make sure your hand is completely still. You could just lock it, like, lock it to whatever axis.
That's a really good idea. I think
that would be a good way to control it, I feel.
You talked about a Mario Maker port being more likely than a new Mario Maker. I think because of the new control style that they're going to need with Switch.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like a new game would be like much more likely, maybe with some new art styles, maybe with 3D. That'd be cool.
I don't think 3D would work though. It just kind of become a mess, and there's just too many elements you'd have to consider. I don't know.
Like
some people think 3D is
style.
coming. I give 3D a 0. But I think the actual chance of Mario Maker itself is high.
Yeah, chance of Mario Maker high.
I think if it were to be a new one, I'm just not sure what could really be added. Like in terms of items, there's not much you could add. Maybe like a poison mushroom, the deadly sun from Mario 3, kind of some small stuff like that.
Maybe more than one power up for me. You're kind of lacking in power ups.
Yeah, they are lacking power ups, I guess. Well, I guess now that I think of it, there's actually pretty decent now. It could be a 2.
Not really. There's like a
you're missing.
Power-up. There's like a bunch of general power ups, and then
and you're missing like poison shrooms, shadow Marios, and yet like in the first Mario Maker, they kind of iterated, added some new items that had never actually been in Mario before. They could do the same with this to make a pretty cool experience.
Yeah. There's some things they could add,
yeah.
but
like Hammer Bros,
I
Boomerang
think the
Bros
point is definitely the most likely thing.
Like what about those Hammers, Boomerang Bros, Fire Bros, and then like
there are much more things you could add, but I'm putting the odds of like a complete port. I don't think is that likely. A deluxe version,
no, of
very
course.
likely.
Deluxe version, obviously. By port, I mean deluxe version, obviously.
Yeah. And a new game, more likely than a full port.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good way of putting it. And then you put Donkey Kong Country on the list.
Like a real Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, like a new one, not just like a port. I mean,
like that picture you posted in Discord of new games, one of which was Donkey Kong Country in the year 2018.
I'm thinking, do we know what Retro Studios is working on now? It was Metroid, right? Retro Studios is working on Metroid, I believe.
I don't know.
So I don't think there's really anyone left to work on Donkey Kong. I would give Donkey Kong a 0 being here. I'm not giving it high
Not here, but like eventually.
Eventually, I could see it happening, but I still don't
For
think
the
it's
Switch.
super likely.
Since we had Donkey Kong Country, we had the original trilogy on SNES, then we had N64.
I don't think I see it as
No GameCube game, but like Donkey Kong Country Returns on Wii and Trees on Wii U.
Yeah.
I think that's one a console kind of franchise, so I hope it happens on Switch.
Yeah. Okay, here's a random one that wasn't even on our list. What do you think of like a N64 Classic Edition?
That would be awesome. I definitely want that.
Yeah, that's something I'd want probably more than NES Classic and SNES Classic.
Actually, now that I'm thinking more about it,
I'd probably want it a bit.
I don't think the N64 had
that many
enough
games.
good games.
Yeah.
Like the SNES was like the pinnacle of like good game library.
Yeah. I feel like the good games that it did have are like really good. The good games it had are really good.
And I think it has enough games, like N64 games, no doubt better than SNES games, but there are just a lot less of them. And NES games, there are a lot more pretty good ones than SNES games, but the NES games, their age shows. They are very, very old.
And you can tell for sure. Yeah,
Simple.
that's a good point. And I think For sure, this one would have less games than the NES and SNES Classic, because SNES had less than NES, so I assume N64 would also have a bit less. And I'd
Just
assume the
because they
price
take
would
up
be
more
a bit
space.
higher. I think the price would be a bit higher too.
Yeah.
Because the hardware would have to be a little more advanced and tiny.
Like maybe 15 games, and
15? That's
if they
all.
can find 15 good ones that were
15?
made not by Rare.
No more than 15? None?
I don't think we have space. They have space. They have storage capacity, like to make it a good price and include a lot of games.
Zeke, I have, I think 500 N64 ROMs, and
Oh,
they
right.
take up less than 4
Told me
GB.
about this.
They take up less than 4 GB, man. They take up no space. Storage is not an issue. 500 N64 games, less than 4 GB.
I don't know. Then just include all licensed N64 games that were published by a studio that that were created by a studio Nintendo can handle.
Yeah.
Boom. All N64 games, even the terrible ones.
I'd give that. I think in terms of happening overall, within the next year or two, I'd say probably like an 80% chance. If we see it at this direct, I'd give it like a 25.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen within a few years, but it's not, or within a year.
Yeah.
But it's not this direct. This direct is, I feel like, for games.
All right.
Cool. Metroid Prime 4. You know,
Metroid.
good about
Yeah.
a while ago, but we don't have much information.
The last time we heard about it was E3 of 2017, where they told us it just started development. They've had what, like a year and a few months.
Yep.
I think we'll see that. That's a good amount of time. I think we'll see something of it. We're gonna see some footage of something within the game.
We're probably not going to see a release date, but we're going to see some footage.
No, not even a release window, not at all. I don't think anything, but I think we're gonna see some footage. We'll see something.
We're gonna see something.
I think that would be probably inevitable.
And I'm going to hope a 2019 release date. Or sometime in 2019.
I doubt that. I'd say 2020 for that. Because that just started development in 2017 E3.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, Yoshi. The game that I actually really want.
Man, we've been waiting for a long time.
I've been waiting for Yoshi for quite a while now. And I really want Yoshi. I didn't get to play Woolly World, and it looked amazing, and I want to play this one. It looks similar, and I like it.
Yeah.
And it was apparently delayed, and ever since 2017's E3, we've heard nothing about it.
Yeah. Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah.
That's coming. That's coming. This month.
Wait, hold on. I have one more thing to say about Yoshi first.
Yep.
I think that at this direct, we're 100% getting a release window, 60% getting a release date, and 100% seeing footage, because we did get leaks today about the actual title of the Yoshi game. And if you don't want to hear the leaked title that I wish I didn't actually see, but because I like being surprised, then skip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The name was Yoshi's Crafted something. I can't even remember the name. I don't know why I told you to skip. Yeah.
I even plugged my ears so I didn't hear that.
Wow.
I did not hear that whatsoever.
Okay, well, good for you, because I didn't actually remember the entire thing. I just remember part of it. But yeah, seeing as the direct was delayed, supposed to happen an hour ago, but because of obviously the earthquake didn't happen today and it's been delayed, and that we happen to get the lead today, I think it's confirmed we're going to see something of Yoshi. If not, also a release date and release window and or. Okay, I think before we get to online, let's do the one thing we have below that. Tomodachi Switch.
I don't put very good odds of this happening. I just wanted to put it because it's a fun concept.
I'm not putting this as a prediction. I'm putting this as a wish.
Yeah.
Because my brother got Tomodachi 3DS a few weeks ago, and it's just it's a really charming game overall.
Yeah.
It's a fun little game. Probably one of the few me games done right. It's pretty fun, actually. So yeah, I wouldn't be upset at all by a Tomodachi Switch port. That would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
And if they could have some online support for it in any way, shape, or form, then that would be amazing. All right,
Okay.
On to the last.
Now the last thing, which of course probably has the most likely to happen, obviously, because it comes out this month. Nintendo Switch Online. We want more. Like.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
More.
So online, as we know, it's $20, and they have confirmed to us multiple times through like Twitter tweets and their website that you're gonna get like access to a full library of NES games, and a lot of the NES games are gonna be made actual online, which sounds amazing. But there were some data mines for Switch OS 6.0, I believe it is. And they showed icons for an NES controller, but also an SNES controller. So I feel like if they announce anything for this online service at the Direct, that's new. It's gonna be that there's also SNES games. I'm predicting SNES games too.
Oh yeah, like some Mario World.
Yeah, there's no way.
The
there's
whole
no reason.
Donkey Kong Country, the whole Donkey Kong Country trilogy.
But here's the question though, Zeke.
Yep.
If there was an icon for an NES and SNES controller, does that mean we are getting Switch-compatible NES and SNES controller remakes?
I was going to say that, but yeah, we could. We definitely could.
We definitely
Or like the USB NES or SNES controllers you can buy. We could get those.
Yeah, and I think
you could get those like.
Honestly,
you
I don't
could
know.
Use them on the Switch.
Cause I watched some other discussions. I don't know what people are complaining about. They're like, oh, what do they have left to reveal about the online? We wanted more. But I'm just thinking to myself, this isn't even about the perks. This is just about the ability to play online, guys. What are you complaining about? Isn't the ability to play online good enough for you?
Yeah.
And it's totally fair that you have to pay for online. That's completely and utterly fair. And the perks. And like, don't overthink it. The perks are just that, perks.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why people expect more from this service. It's just online. What else is there to it? I don't understand.
Yeah. I definitely think it's fair. They already announced this. They announced this already, that there's going to be announced. Like, before they talked about the real Nintendo Switch online service.
But you know what else I think is happening?
Online's going to be free for a while, but like...
No, it has been free, but it's not going to be free once they drop it, obviously. Which will be this month.
They've said that. They've announced that.
Yeah.
They've announced that a while ago.
Here's another...
that it's going to eventually happen.
Yeah. And here's a bold prediction I'm making. When the Direct airs, it's going to be a day and date drop for online.
I swear they already announced the release date for it.
They never did.
September 20th or something.
Nope, it's just September. I'm saying it's gonna launch day and date. And you know what must have sucked? If that is true, then today, because of the delay of the thing, they had to like cancel their Switch servers to like put out a message saying, hey, you have to pay for online from now on. That might have been like a pain to have to cancel, because they wanted it to drop on the Direct. You know what else would be weird though? If they had like any dates written into the Direct, then like they're gonna have to rewrite those parts of it probably, because they're gonna say dates that already happened and stuff. I think that's gonna happen.
I don't know if they for the online service dropping the Direct airs, or whenever that plays in the Direct, I believe when I was watching what they said for Fortnite was like, you know, it released like a couple minutes, like it released at like noon that day. Yeah. I think what they said is like it releases in 40 minutes, not like it releases on this day at this time.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They might not have to edit dates or anything.
Bold prediction: Drift for Smash. drift for Smash?
I think no.
It's like just no, but like kind of yes.
I don't know.
I'll take drift for Smash. Hey,
Yeah,
he'd actually be a
Smash.
that would actually be
Young,
a pretty
we're gonna
valuable
work for
character. That would be great. But yeah, those are all of our points. Do you have any last things you want to put out there before we end?
Screw Super Mario U. And that guy.
Oh yeah, and that guy. Can't forget about that guy. No one's gonna get it except for the two other people.
Weirdos.
No one's gonna get it, but like the two other people. So whatever. If you
Oh,
don't
right.
get it,
Not even all the weirdos know.
yeah, I know. If you don't get that joke, then too bad. You don't get that joke, and you never.
Only one person that isn't us will know that joke.
But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave feedback in the comments because we don't do discussions a lot, and we don't know how to properly format discussion videos. So help
And
us.
I hope this is edited well so that you're watching it. So.
Yeah, I know. I want to put a lot of effort into this one. I'm gonna work to like 8 editing this hopefully, or maybe 9, so I can spend like 3 whole hours just editing this thing. I want it to look beautiful. But with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Also, stay tuned for a video on the future of BSG soon, probably.
Yep.
Bye!
Stay fresh.